Hey guys, Sean from Pistol Life. Got a project in the shop today I wanted to show you. It's an Archangel kit for a Mosin Nagant. As you can see, we've already got started on it. What we're going to be doing is changing it from all black to, let's focus here, there we go, tombstone gray. We've already done the barrel and the receiver in a matte black, so the contrast will be really nice. As you can see, we've already disassembled the stock, which in my opinion is very important. Taping off is okay if that's what you need to do, but disassembly is obviously the best. Right now we have it, after we disassembled it, of course, we degrease it. We used Duracoat's True Strip degreaser to get that done. Once you degrease the parts, you should no longer touch them with your bare hands because the oils will transfer over and it'll just make a not such a great finished product, in my opinion. So gloves only at this point. What you see sitting on it right now on polymer or composite pieces, I like to use an adhesion promoter to help give the Duracoat something to stick to. Absolutely not necessary, but in my opinion, this works pretty well. So we've got the adhesion promoter, one coat of that on there right now. I'll do, probably 2 really light coats. And then we'll go ahead and we'll start applying some Duracoat to it and get her done. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit to show you the progress once we start getting some color on it. Okay, we got the adhesion promoter still drying. We're going to start mixing some paint up here. The weather's been a little tricky today down here in Florida. It started off this morning. I took my kids to the bus about 7 a.m. and it was 60 degrees out. And next thing you know, it's dropping down into the 40s within a few hours. So that's one important thing you have to keep in mind when you're doing paint or anything like that is weather. I mean, it can really play havoc. I mean, it can take longer to dry. If it's really humid out, you got to be careful. The cool thing about Duracoat is they make additives for the paint, to slow down the curing, to speed it up. You could thin the paint out a little bit with some reducer. There's a lot of tricks to the trade. I'm not going to give you all my tricks, but so we're going to get some paint mixed up here, and I'll start applying it. All right. As you can see, we've got a layer of color down now. It's best to do a few light layers. There's a chemical reaction that happens with the Duracoat after you mix the hardener in it, and once it's mixed with air, heavier coats doesn't usually work out too well. I find that you do a few light coats, about 10-15 minutes to set in between each coat usually works best. This is a really big stock and it takes a lot of paint. I've got the cheek rest up here, the opening underneath, and there's a little tiny piece that goes inside you don't want to forget. So we'll let this sit for about 10 minutes or so. Probably apply 1 or possibly 2 more light coats, and then we'll clear it, and the gun will be all done. It'll just have to sit. I like to leave them sit usually overnight. With this cold weather, I'll probably bring it inside and let it sit room temperature in the house overnight. I'll put the gun all back together tomorrow and I'll be posting some pictures. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments. Hit me up on facebook.com/pistollife. This is a service that we offer here in New Tampa. If you're interested in having a gun done or getting a quote on having one done, please go ahead and hit me up here. Facebook or tbs@pistollife.com. tbs@pistollife.com. Don't forget to subscribe, share the videos with your friends, and we'll talk to you soon. Be safe.